Hello, and thank you for tuning into the Europoor Podcast, where we talk about weird shit from around Europe. I'm joined here today by my buddies, my pals, these two fucktards, Mr. Gabriel. How's it going, Gabriel?
I ain't no fucktard.
Okay, you are a special snowflake.
I'm a special snowflake.
Oh,
I wanna put white things on your face.
sounds nice.
So
Relaxing.
Saucy.
Saucy. And the other guy that keeps interrupting us when we're having a gay moment is Horia. Hello.
Oh yeah,
The other
Like-
gay dudes.
it's like I can only guess that on the sets for porn movies, maybe from time to time there are romances that come up, and I guess Horia is like the cameraman. He's like, keep going, just don't go there.
Oh,
Starlet dick, keep fucking.
Starlet dick.
it is time for another episode of Absolute Bullshit. So let's begin with the classical rock people PayPal. I'm gonna do the countdown, and then we're gonna go. So it's
Is the final countdown?
Yeah.
the intermediary countdown.
It's intermediary.
Hmm.
So it's not worth singing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna do the 3, 2, 1, go, and then you pick your poison. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Paper.
Rock.
Paper.
Okay, I lost.
I fucked you up.
Fuck. Sounds like my day-to-day life.
You got cornered.
So now what's
And
the
now I'm
next?
gonna do the countdown again, and it's gonna be between you two.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Scissors.
Caesar.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Rock.
Caesars.
Okay. So
Oh, I'll go
The
last.
second one? I'm the
Yeah.
second one, yeah.
exactly. Okay, so I'm gonna begin because I lost everything, which happens every day.
Oh my god, stop being so fucking dramatic.
No.
Anyway,
Shut the fuck
Anyway,
up. Let me
what
be a
you heard me?
dramatic
No.
bitch.
I
It's
didn't
the
say
queen.
that. I didn't say anything.
I wanna be fabulous.
I
Okay.
wanna
The
be
dragon king,
free.
the queen of drama.
I wanna set free. How was that song with I wanna be free? I wanna be free from
Break.
the drama and the spleen.
Okay. Fuck you. First up, we have news from
Anyway.
Italy. Anyway, moving on. We're going to Italy, and we're gonna begin with something happy, which is a double murder.
That laugh, man.
This makes my mentula manta hard. Oh, for fuck's sake, what happened there, man?
So we have Italian man reportedly kills parents after dad asks him to walk the dog.
Oh shit. Fucking shit.
So a 30-year-old Italian bodybuilder has confessed to killing his parents after being asked to get out of bed and take the dog out for a walk.
Why? Like, it's so random, or it sounds so
the
random
buff-
so far.
The buff son, so this guy is full of muscles. The buff son claimed his dad accused him of being a failure.
Oh,
And then the guy fell asleep playing on the computer and wasn't doing anything basically. So when his dad told him to get up and walk the dog, he strangled his dad.
I mean, I guess this is what you get what you fucking deserve, Giovanni.
And then the mother wasn't at home, but when she returned soon after, he also strangled her.
Why did he strangle her in order to
And then he threw
kill the...
both bodies in a river, in the Adige
Yes.
River.
So it was
But
about
what-
killing
what-
the
So what happened to the
witness.
dog? I'm very
I'm not
curious.
sure.
What happened to the dog?
Probably he's very traumatized.
No, I think he strangled the dog too, but it was too lame to mention it in the story.
Let me send you guys a
He's
picture.
like, he's like barking in there, like barkaum.
This is
Who's
my dude.
walking me now?
Just look at those muscles.
Man. He's
I mean,
a fucking god.
I think he could have strangled them both at the same time with both of his
With
hands.
one hand.
Yeah. He used a rope actually. Forgot to mention that he used a rope. He didn't use his hands.
He didn't
used
want to
some
So
use
poison
he's
the
rope.
not. So he's not like a real man. Real men do it with bare hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Exactly.
a failure, man. Let's move on.
Yeah, that was right, man.
Before we all get strangled next week.
He really is a failure, man. Don't do it like that. Come on. No, but I mean, the motherfucker, his father, I guess he got what he deserved.
I
Really.
don't know exactly. So
I mean,
basically, he was
if he's
he's 30
you're
years
raising-
old.
doesn't matter, man. But I mean, I really don't believe that inherently anyone's, lazy or bad or whatever, So if they manage to
Well,
raise
yeah.
a, fucktard,
Then again, you don't
There's the
expect
blame
him
as
to
well.
strangle you for walk the dog.
well, it depends. I mean, if you just keep repeating, you're nothing, you're
Today's
good
the
at for nothing,
day.
and you're kind of doing the shits on
Yeah,
that bed.
could be.
I mean, I don't agree with this, but it's I can understand.
Mr. Psychopath.
It's the final countdown.
So that was the happy news.
Yeah, I was very happy. Yeah. But I was thinking about, okay, you don't want to walk the dog. You strangle your dad and your mom.
Yeah.
And my question is, what is in his guy's head after he does that? He just resumes playing, I don't know, World of Warcraft or whatever he's playing. He just plays resume game and that's it.
I think, I mean, he took the bodies and threw them in the river. So he's like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
done here.
Yeah, he went an extra mile. He could have left them in the
Yeah,
house,
yeah.
It's like, oh, for
buried
fuck's
them in the
sake.
backyard.
I've done it in like 12 minutes, and if I would have done it in 10, I wouldn't have been kicked off from the lobby. Fucking hell. I have to find another session now.
Now I have to wait 34 more minutes.
Cazzo, mentola manta.
Cazzo. Okay, next up we're moving to Switzerland, where we have my dude
The land
was,
of the chocolate.
yeah, and also legal prostitution.
In other words, they're the
Was-
same thing.
Was there a dick stuck in your throat or what?
He's deep throating so hard, man. Can you hear that? He still have the tip in there. He's like,
Okay, so prostitution. We have a Swiss man sentenced for paying sex workers with money printed at home.
Actually, genius.
fucking shit, man.
A man has been sentenced after repeatedly paying for prostitutes with money he printed at home on his inkjet printer. The man paid for sex on two different occasions.
I like how it's said there that it's inkjet. It's like
Yeah.
it's so cheap, inkjet. It's not even laser. What
Exactly.
shit? You got rickrolled by an inkjet printer.
Or it was like,
Oh man.
I don't know, maybe like an ad for inkjet. No.
Yeah.
Fucking shit, bro.
The man paid for sex on two different occasions in June and October of 2019, paying 2,000 euros on the first occasion and 10,000 francs on the second. The money, however, was not real and had been printed by the man. One of the sex workers said she tried to deposit the money into the bank the next day, but the ATM wouldn't accept the cash.
I wonder why. Oh, you got fucked by for free.
After realizing that the euro notes looked strange, she went to the police. It was dark in the apartment, the curtains were closed, the bills really looked real, only when they were later not accepted by the machine did I see that it was counterfeit.
Fucking shit.
So you got back to the old days
Bad,
when you when you fuck with no money required.
I mean, it's legal, so it's like her job.
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder
Question
if
is,
they do a receipt after you leave.
That's what I
Yeah.
was thinking. Exactly. Are they giving you a receipt or like?
Yeah.
And what does it say on the receipt? Oh,
That I
so
don't know. I just know that it works basically like any other
Pussy,
commercial thing.
200 euros.
yeah, 200 euros an hour of sex, and then add-ons, 20 euros for I don't know, coming on my chest. And this,
saying his wife's name during the sex, also mentioning his mom.
yeah, $20 for taking his shower here. So $5 for the condom, and then like you go to the shopping, to the supermarket, and you go shopping.
You choose all the add-ons,
Yeah, exactly.
checkout completed, take out your card, and that's it.
I think that's self-checkout.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The police said very badly forged.
Very badly forged.
Yeah,
Well, I think they were
it was
just on regular,
amateurish
on
and
premium
very-
paper, maybe. But like,
The money had no security features, and while some of them were printed the wrong way around, so the picture was reversed.
Somehow he managed to fool one or two prostitutes. So I'll do this. I mean, I'll take that as a win, man.
And then-
it's a win. That's a win.
We have the thing with the conversation with the man and the judge. So the judge agreed, asking the man why he thought he could get away with such an amateurish effort. Why did you originally print these banknotes at all? Asked the court president, Lucius Hageman. They look like play money. Every blind person can see that these weren't real banknotes, he said. The man's lawyers argued that the women accepted the money too willingly and that it was obviously forged.
I mean, if you accept it, so easily, then it means that you'd be willing to do it for free anyway. So, like,
Yeah, that's what they're trying to
innocent.
argue.
it's stupid. Fuck off. This bullshit is just
Basically, his lawyer was arguing
It's
that
Is their fault for taking the obviously fake money.
yeah,
No.
exactly.
they were saying like these dumb bitches. They would have took Monopoly money and they were thinking they were real. I mean,
Fuck off with that argument, man.
Yeah,
Fuck off.
it didn't work. So basically, he
I mean,
received
it's
3 years in
illegal,
prison.
It's illegal, work that they're doing. I have an issue with prostitution being illegal. But if it's legal, respect, man. Whatever,
Yeah.
you should get paid. Their argument, I think it's so fucking Looney Tunes kind of argument. It's like,
man,
I mean,
they didn't have any, so they went for it.
They just took, they took the money so easily. So it's like, they would have done it for free anyway if they didn't check the money. So it's like, it doesn't count. Fuck off.
I think the actual lawyer didn't have any argument whatsoever.
Yeah, obviously.
So basically, I mean, he printed money. What argument can you do in his defense? So basically, I was like, okay, I'm gonna take the stupidest argument I can find of. Yeah, those bitches were too dumb. that was what he was basically saying.
But, somehow I'm wondering in this kind of cases, where you have like the defense had to go through the process of defending a murderer where it's so fucking obvious that he did it. Like every single evidence is pointing in that direction. It's like, how do you build your defense in that case where it's like so fucking obvious that whatever happened there was so wrong? Because look, I'm looking at this. I mean, I haven't read in detail, but I've received notifications and news about the process of that guy Derek Chauvin. I think it's his name, the guy that kneeled on that guy's neck. What's his name?
Oh yeah. Chauvin something.
Yeah, and it's like the defense. It's like everyone that was present there was telling the same fucking thing. Like, he kneeled on his neck for a couple of minutes. We told them to stop. They didn't. They just looked at us. They didn't do anything and so on.
Mm-hmm.
Their defense is just based on, well, he had drugs on board. So it's like, that's why he died. No, it's like he died because you fucking put the cherry on the cake. That's why he died.
Yeah.
And
Talking
it's
about
like, how do you
George
go in
Floyd
these
here?
cases, man? Yeah. It's like, how do you go in these cases, man? And I mean, I completely look. They're trying to do their job, but it's like such a freak show, to look at this, because it's like
Mhm.
everyone's telling the same thing. This motherfucker, he shouldn't have kneeled on this guy's neck.
I mean,
And
man,
it doesn't matter if he was on drugs, and it really doesn't matter if he was on
it
drugs.
doesn't
If he would
matter.
have died on the street, whatever, but you don't do that as an officer. And it's like, how do you
Yeah,
go as a
but
defense in this process? And you're like, I know I'm gonna lose this. There's a huge chance I'm gonna lose this.
Yeah.
but no wonder. I mean, it doesn't matter that George Floyd he had drugs in his car or anything else. That man, that officer, I think he sat with his knee on the neck like 8 minutes and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Any-
it's like,
Any man, any human would have died. Anyone.
yeah.
I think
Yes.
apart from F1 drivers because they have like these giant necks. But yeah, but any
No, I
other.
mean, the problem wasn't with the neck. The problem wasn't with the neck. The problem was apparently with the chest, and it makes sense. The problem was the chest because he basically restricted the chest's movement to let the lungs,
to breathe.
simulate, to move around, dilate and come back. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess anyone would have had the same fate in this case. That's what I
Yeah,
was thinking. I was
basically.
like, these guys are bonkers. I mean, there was a guy in there that he watched the entire scene and he was crying while talking about what he saw. It's like everyone knows it's wrong. So I'm really wondering if somehow he's gonna get out of this. I don't think so, but I was thinking,
Yeah.
I really
he
was
might.
thinking about the defense lawyers, because I was like, how do you go in this process and try to build a defense, man? Like, it's fucked from the very beginning.
Yeah.
And it's
I-
exactly like this guy. It's like, for fuck's sake, what do I say? Oh yeah, they were stupid enough to take the money, so he's innocent. YOLO,
Yeah.
let's try it. He's gonna get
Basically.
fucked anyway.
Yeah, exactly. I think it was the same thought process. I mean, I can't say anything to save you, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
What can you say?
gave counterfeit money to prostitutes. What can I do for you?
But then
Yeah.
I'm also wondering, since he paid like a lot of money, I'm wondering what he requested because he basically gave one of them 2,000 euros and the other one
Make
10,000 francs, which is like 9,000 euros.
make a Lil Tony impression while I fuck you, while I call my mother and give her some money too.
And
don't know.
while you guys were talking, I was just looking up the prices to sort of get an idea. And basically the average
You're
price
looking
is
now. You didn't have all the websites where there is illegal prostitution. Okay.
I'm looking for Switzerland. So it's like 400 francs
Yeah,
for 1
directly.
hour.
So he
400 francs per hour.
Yeah.
so he
So that's about what, like
gave it-
about 280, 300 euros, which is about what, $500, 450 or so.
Something like that. It's actually 363 euros.
So it's
Okay.
about $430.
so
or
he gave one of the girls like 10,000 francs.
Yeah.
So he requested a lot.
That's what I'm wondering. I was
I mean,
curious.
did she act as an escort maybe in this interaction? I don't
I
know.
think so. It
Yeah,
doesn't
but I
say.
think-
If you
But
can't
yeah.
think about it,
At that price,
10,000
anyways.
10,000 is about 20, what, 3-4 hours?
Yeah.
10,000 francs.
Yeah.
And
That's
it's
like-
400 francs per hour. So it's like 10, 20, 25 hours or so.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
depends
that's-
on what services he got. Maybe he got something more expensive, but we're talking hours anyway.
You got the full package with fake money. I'm wondering if he also has to pay or if the prison is enough. So he's
That's
basically
okay.
like,
No, that would be.
I'm gonna have
But who's gonna
some
pay them?
nasty sex twice. Then I'm gonna go to prison for 3 years and then I'm gonna do it again.
I still have the printer.
I still have the printer.
I'll fucking do it again.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on, Goofy. Say you're not guilty. You're innocent. No, I did it.
I did it. And now I have something that links with what we had last week, where the guy was forgotten in his apartment after he died for 2 months.
Yeah.
Okay, you got the follow-up?
I have a follow-up of another case. It's a new one.
Okay.
It's basically the same thing, just guess the duration.
More than 2 months?
Let us guess. I'm expecting that someone called the police or authorities or whatever when the smell was so insufferable because the body was rotten there. So I'd say 5 months.
I would say maybe 3.5 months or maybe 4.
You are both incorrect.
How long, man?
It goes higher.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. How long?
Andrew.
9 years.
9 fucking years in an apartment
Yeah.
and nobody noticed the smell.
Nobody. Basically, this happened in,
How they
in
found
Norway,
him?
in Oslo. He basically has been dead in his flat for 9 years before being discovered by a caretaker in December. The
What
man
the
was
fuck?
very, he kept to himself. He had a bunch of family that was moved away. He had like 3 wives or something with multiple children. So basically, broken marriages all around. Police
but
believe the man died in April 2011 based on a carton of milk and a letter that were found in his apartment.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, but how you say he had like 3 wives and a bunch of kids? Nobody thought of him for
Yeah,
9 fucking years.
I mean, it's basically like if he was a sort of a recluse, he didn't talk to anyone, and if he had multiple wives, then I think it's basically like they got married, they made kids, and they divorce. So it's not like their kids gonna, care about him all that much if he's
Oh yeah,
this much
it's
of a
all about
recluse.
family.
Yeah, man,
Let's
man.
get right into the sunset now.
Okay, it's
And-
3 months, 5 months, 6 months, but not 9 fucking years.
And then
Man,
his
9 fucking
pension
years.
was stopped in 2018 when they couldn't get in touch with him, but his bills continue to be paid automatically from his bank account. So he's up to
So
date on
he's-
his on his bills.
So, basically, he's a millionaire.
Man, I like this guy. This guy is responsible even in death. He's like, man, whatever. Fuck off, bitches. I can't stand the sight of you. But look, the service providers were great. Okay, so
Yeah. So I
He's
saw.
gonna have a lot of money for the funeral, man. It's gonna be like the Prince Philip funeral
what-
kind of thing.
if he has so much money that I mean,
uh,
so much money. I don't know how much it is. You don't necessarily have to be a millionaire, but it's like I think his family is all of a sudden every one of their members is gonna remember that they had something to do with this guy.
I
so
love
like,
that guy.
oh man, what? My dad died. It's like my dad, man. He died. I miss
think-
him.
I don't think they're gonna get any penny from it because I think the state is just gonna say, "Oh, so he's been dead for the past 7 years. We sent him money, so
Oh.
give it back. We're gonna
No,
take it
but-
back."
Yeah, but if you come to think about it, it's also an issue. If you come to think about it, it's also I'm not sure actually if it's an issue that comes from the state as well, because also the state didn't acknowledge that he's dead. So while his family didn't do shit,
Well,
state
I
didn't do
mean,
shit either.
you can't.
I mean, they stopped
barge in.
his pension. They stopped his pension. So
Yeah, in
why didn't they
2018.
send anyone to check if he's still alive?
They can't open the apartment, and then
Okay,
They're
and
not
if they can't-
allowed.
I mean, if they're not allowed
they
to
were
open the
allowed to
apartment,
open the apartment after the caretaker of the building requested the police to open so he could do maintenance work.
that's the catch, because if the authorities would have gone to his apartment or would have tried to get in touch with him, then they would have
Basically, you
tried to
can't
investigate
go
further.
in without a request like this one, because right now it was the caretaker and he absolutely needed to, do the
Yeah,
maintenance work.
my point was
And
that
otherwise
since
they
no one
wouldn't
did
have.
since no one did anything, the state didn't go the extra mile
Yeah.
anyway to check if he's dead or alive.
Maybe they checked,
And
they
the
tried,
family-
but if you go at the door and you bang and nobody answers, you're not gonna be like, I'm gonna smash down the door.
Normally, I mean, I'm not sure how it's in other countries. I really have absolutely no idea. But around here, if they try to do anything like that, they would try to get in touch with the family to get some sort of an authorization.
I'm not sure. Maybe he didn't have any contacts signed with the state.
For fuck's sake, the state can find anything and anyone, man. If they really want to do it, they can find anything and anyone.
It's Norway.
They would be able to get in touch with anyone in that family of his. So what my point is that since the state didn't do anything to prove, like to legally mark him as being dead, and the family didn't do anything, it's not like the state did it. So that means that it's not like the family can't claim his fortune.
I'm not sure, but that was it. I saw the title and I was like, holy shit.
9 fucking years.
9 fucking years. We had 2 months and then all the way to the top, baby.
So basically, he was dead the entire thing that Game of Thrones was on.
Oh yeah,
from the beginning to the end.
Maybe that's why he died.
I mean, he would have died after season 6 or something.
I think 7. No, actually,
2000.
7 and 8 were.
Was it? Is that old?
bad.
It's not that old.
2011, man, or
Oh,
2010.
it started, but he died in 2011.
No, that's what I was saying. You know,
Oh, so
if you would
look
have
at this first episode, April 17th, 2011, and the man
this
has
guy,
been has died in April 2011.
There you go.
Oh, he's like Targaryen.
Conspiracy confirmed.
Confirmed. He got killed by Game of Thrones.
It's like, yo, he was a Targaryen and he died it.
He died it.
No.
Targaryen skill. No.
No, man, I think Robert Baratheon killed him because he was a Targaryen.
He's alive and Stark.
Alive. So yeah, that's what the poor guy, went through. He got to.
I mean, he
turn
didn't
into
really
bones at home.
went through. Yeah, so he took the I want to die at home kind of thing to another level.
Sure that if he went to the gates of heaven and Peter was there, and she was like, "Hey, look, we're giving you a choice. You can either get Peter. It's Peter. Piotr. You have to choose. Okay, you get to stay, in heaven, or you get to go to hell for some reason if you want to. So what do you choose?" And he would be like, "I choose to go to hell because I already know how to live with fucking snakes in my life." Ooh.
I just imagine it. I'm imagining a different scenario when he gets to the gates of heaven, and then Saint Peter was there, like with the checklist. Okay, so next one, and he checks all the life, and then to enter I don't know.
He also has a line of paying bills even after he's dead, and it's like he gets extra points.
And then I was like, I was thinking he wasn't going into heaven because he wasn't put, I don't know, something in the ground. Like, yeah. So
buried.
Yeah, he wasn't buried. It was like, okay, man, but you're in your house. No, I'm buried. I'm dead. No, you're in your house. And then he was waiting for 9 years at the gates of heaven. Like, let me in. No,
come on,
you're not
Piotr.
buried yet.
This is fucking
like
bullshit.
not every day, but every cycle of eternity. He was like, "Come on, Peter, fuck's sake, you're not coming." Lord,
let me in.
Let me.
We have to do it. Look. Come on, next, please, next. What? Who are you? Oh, you use forfeited money to pay hookers. Okay, get in.
Okay, genius. Get in.
We don't like prostitution, so I think like theft is kind of lower the rank. So get in.
Yeah, but that guy no, because he's not buried.
That guy, who is that guy? Is that like your Brother Petar? No. Here's a crazy story. His family. We're still
He's been for
waiting.
7 years. His family didn't bury him yet, so
We're all the sons of God. It's just that this motherfucker had some terrible sons. So
Okay, yeah. So that was it, and I also have the article with the Italian swear words because last time we said that I'm gonna look for Italian stuff. We're gonna learn
I don't
to
think-
swear in Italian.
mean Italian.
we're gonna do this at the end of the episode, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Italian.
And now we have a second. I forgot, Mr. Gabriel,
I'm the second.
the absolute cazzo.
Absolutely.
The countdown.
And Jeremy Akazo.
Tell us, Gabriel, what do you have?
I have news from the wonderful land of stabbings, which is Scotland. But this news
Stabland.
is about stab. Anyway. So I have some pieces of news from Scotland, and at the end I have a lovely surprise for you, for our listeners. But I don't want to spoil it. I want to spoil it. I don't know. Don't do it, Gabby. Anyway, first piece of news. This one is chill. Not that bad, not great, not terrible. The second one is funny, but this one is violent serial attacker who strangled woman was hired as a parcel delivery driver.
Nice.
It's very chill. Like his face, he has the face of Megamind, I must say. He has a huge forehead. I mean, his
Do you
forehead,
have a picture?
his forehead is like a 70-inch plasma. I'm telling you.
We're not talking about that kid that we used to, right?
No. Okay, let's.
I showed you. Look at this guy. Absolute
Oh
unit.
my god.
Absolute unit.
Fucking weapon.
Fucking weapon. You
Yeah.
can't, mate.
In
Oh
awe at
my
the
God.
size of this lad.
This is a bad hombre, bad motherfucker. So, a
Okay.
violent serial attacker with a history of assaulting multiple women was hired as a parcel delivery driver. He boasted of delivering 135 parcels a day to homes despite a series of convictions, including of strangling a woman until she passed out. Chill stuff. It's
So
nothing to
he
see.
didn't kill them.
No. He was exercising his strangles
Okay.
until they pass out, and then okay, you're good, you're good.
Views,
Okay.
It's
I was
Physical
thinking he was a literal murderer, and then he got a job, and I was wondering, wait, if he's a murderer, doesn't he get like jail time?
No, he was training. He was.
I think he was. I mean, there are not that many details around here, but what I think he
Okay.
did some community time. That's what I think happened
Hmm.
here. So this it's called Daily Record. So this publication exposed how Kerr benefited from. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have said his name. Doesn't matter. He's a piece of shit anyway.
It's public, so
Benefited from critical flaws in the justice systems that allow serial attackers to the freedom to crisscross the UK brutalizing women. I mean, it's a bit dramatic, but the point is that apparently there's a flaw in their justice system which allows them to cross the border inside the UK and
I mean,
at
yeah.
times get a job as well.
I mean that makes sense. Look, I'm all for him getting a job. Just don't get him a job that you're driving from house to house.
You basically have access to personal information.
Yeah, and then you're gonna go to, oh, I see this lady. She's nice. I'm gonna strangle her until she passes out.
Yeah. So it says here that a disjointed approach between justice
So-
agencies already led to a failure to identify Kerr as a serial predator, despite a 10-year pattern of potentially fatal attacks. That's the catch, because
Yeah.
he might be he's related to what might be fatal attacks.
Okay.
With no monitoring by justice service, Kerr was delivering to homes with access to mobile numbers and addresses.
Nice.
Easy peasy.
Easy list of victims.
basically, which is fucking horror. Jesus fuck. So he had a series of poultry punishments, including community service, alcohol, and anger management classes.
Oh
That's-
yeah, that's gonna
it's
teach
fine.
him.
I mean, it's bad, man. I mean, I really don't want to be in his shoes. Really, it's what
It's
is
like,
that? Alcohol management classes. Oh my god.
oh no.
And
Anyway,
he moved it.
Anyway, exactly. Anyway.
Fuck off.
So you
He
strangle
moved it out.
people. Yeah, don't you want to be a delivery guy? Yeah.
yeah,
We
sure.
like you guys. We like you, really. We do. What? Also, can you please tell us what do you think it recommends you for this job? Well, I once take an anger
I
management.
can find. I can
Oh
easily
my
find people.
So you can manage people, when their parcel is late, they're screaming at you. Yeah, absolutely. I strangle them. Oh my god, yes, you're hired.
Tired.
Super skills. It's like at work
That's-
they're calling him 007. It's like zero empathy, zero will to live, and 7 attacks per day.
Oh my god. So it happens
so
in
moved without restrictions between Scotland and Wales, changing his name and taking advantage of a failure to track the criminal histories of serial domestic abusers.
nice.
007, man, I'm telling you, license to
Nice.
kill.
I don't even know what to
And
say.
I mean, there's an historic here of
Like-
his attacks and so on. It started in 2012, so it's like
Since
you know,
then,
it's
you would
a couple
assume
of years.
he'd be in prison by now. Like, okay, once you
that's
get
where
the
you're
anger
wrong.
management, twice you get the community service, and then the third time, just
There's not-
fucking
there's not
yeet
many-
in the jail.
There's not many details. That's the catch. I don't know how or why he managed to not get there. Basically, I don't know.
It's that beautiful smile that he has.
And basically, yeah, it says here that he was
Maybe he has telekinetic powers. That
He's
fucking
like-
forehead.
Magneto.
Exactly.
X-Men are real.
Oh, Fucking
And
bastard.
the parcel business, hired him for coverage for 2020 Christmas. Obviously, they fired him, but apparently they don't have, because it says here campaigners claim men like him should be on a register to restrict and monitor them like terrorists and sex offenders. So it's like, don't you guys have something like this already? It's like,
it seems that they don't. If this dude was just, walking around having the time of his life. But yeah.
because I had the strangle of my life. Yeah.
Strangles.
The
'Cause I think
strangle.
that
Yeah.
there were multiple women. I think, and wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think that was the news.
Fucking bastard.
Okay,
Yeah,
surprise, that's Gabriel.
It's like, it's just fucking disappointing. I really didn't and wouldn't have expected to read something like this. It's awful, really. But now let's go to something even funnier. We're going to talk a bit about marriages, which are obviously stupid, pointless, and you should never do that. So,
So,
are you ready for the
Yes.
second? It's
Are you
that
ready for the rent? We are.
Paranoid Scott, car dealer, secretly filmed wife and stalked her for more than 4 years over secret affair suspicions.
holy shit, 4 years?
4 years.
Man, this is a man of commitment and sheer fucking will.
No, I think he's a poor detective, man. He would have catched her in like 2 months, two
It's
tops. I
fucking
don't know.
insane. That's what it is. It's fucking
Okay,
nuts.
I want to hear the story.
So, business owner Scott Ennis secretly filmed her in the bedroom, recorded her work conversations with a hidden microphone, and deployed a member of his staff to spy on her. It's like
Oh, he
this
went all in.
guy was paying another dude just
Yeah.
to look for
Uh-huh.
his wife.
He was playing
Are
at
you
at another level, man.
Damn.
Are you fucking a car dealer stalked? So that's how it says. A car dealer stalked his wife for more than 4 years over suspicion she was carrying on a secret affair with his business partner. Business owner Scott Ennis secretly filmed her in the bedroom, recorded her work conversations with a hidden microphone. They deployed a member of his staff to spy on her. So
Okay.
Luisa Ennis had no idea what was going on until she spotted a mystery device showing up on her Wi-Fi router and discovered it was her husband's spy camera. She realized
Oh.
live footage of their bedroom was being streamed from a bedside digital alarm clock her husband had given her as a gift and set up himself. This fucking cunt. I'm telling you, this bitch. Man,
He's
it's like,
a
oh,
brilliant guy.
my beautiful, the love of my life. Look, I'm gifting you
If
this.
she was fucking
Fuck.
other dudes in their bedroom and he was filming it, I would have, I don't know, I would have sold that that tape to the internet and made money off of her ass.
Camera up as well, then.
Yeah, and do live streaming on the dark
But
web.
now,
That was
it's like fucking shit. So Ennis was also using mobile phone technology to covertly track his wife's movement as his secret stalking campaign ran. So check this: his secret stalking campaign ran from the 1st of January 2015 until August 2019. That's 4
Holy
years and
shit.
a half, man, more than. That is
Holy
fucking
shit.
insane.
I mean, at what point does it go from I'm gonna check if she's cheating to just being a fucking lunatic?
Yeah, exactly. Just being a creep.
Like, if you didn't find
But it's
anything
like,
the first
imagine-
2 months, I guess, or
I
1
think
month.
he found something in the first or 2 months, or first or second month, and then he just enjoyed the process of stalking
Yeah,
her.
exactly. That's what I was thinking. Because I'm like, at what stage, you're like, okay, I really don't think she's fucking some other guy. What happens there? What's the process where it all goes like, man, I'm pretty sure she actually fucked someone, but
I mean,
I'm
she
pretty sure
didn't
that
in the
maybe
past 2
I
years,
didn't,
but
I didn't use the right technology, so maybe
I need to be sure.
tracking device. I'm pretty sure this bitch is smart and she's cheating on me, so I'm just gonna monitor for like almost 5 years. I'm
Holy
pretty sure she's
shit.
doing it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna. I imagine their conversation before all this started,
I think
and he was confronting her. I was like, "Yo, I think you're cheating me." No, and she was like, "No, I'm not," and things like this. And then he was like, very deep voice, "I'll give you 5 years," but she didn't expect that.
maybe at some point he learned that VPNs exist, and he was like, so that's how this bitch
Oh
is
my
covering her
God.
tracks. What? NordVPN? What?
Oh,
Okay. That's
That
okay.
was the
Look,
protection.
Johnny, okay, stop selling cars. Just follow her every day till she dies. I'm telling you, she's fucking my business partner.
Holy shit. 4.5
So-
years.
So he was active. And Perth Sheriff Cart was today told that Ennis repeatedly sent one of his employees to follow his wife and take photos and videos of her without her knowledge.
Holy shit.
Look,
Fucking hell, man.
if you catch her, film her, okay? I don't care if you're filming her while she's taking a shower naked. Film her.
yeah,
Sir,
you were right, man. That was pure
Sir.
fucking will.
Sir, Scott, it's your wife, sir. I can't. It doesn't matter, Johnny.
I
Do it.
gave you a task.
Got it. You got it.
You got
You
it.
got it.
The court was told that Ennis, who
Uh-huh.
had financial difficulties with his used car business, Roundel Group, suspected she was cheating on him with his partner. Okay, whatever. Fiscal dispute, Gail Russell told the court that the marriage was failing and that Mrs. Ennis did start a new relationship with Mr. Welsh in 2019 after leaving her husband. So check this out. This motherfucker was ahead of his time, actually. Check this shit out. Because, so basically, she started a new relationship with Mr. Welsh, which
I assume is the
is-
business
is-
partner.
Yeah, his partner is the business partner, David Welsh. But here is the catch. It started in 2019 after leaving her husband, and he's been spying on her until like August 2019. So it's like, bro, you've been a couple of years too early in the process.
Okay,
4 years too early, man.
so
No,
after
but I
the
think-
4
Exactly.
years, she actually started cheating. And
Just
then-
like, yeah, I did you. I did you.
Fucking shit.
I tricked
oh my
you.
god.
I've outsmarted the outsmarting.
It's just details and decoration.
Oh, fucking hell.
My brain is exploding right now. I can't even.
Oh, for 4 fucking years, and he didn't find nothing. And
Well,
then
And
but
she
this was
actually
more insane.
she actually did it afterwards. Yeah, but I think they broke up because I think you said that she found the device or something like this, and then she found out that he was spying on her. So probably they broke up, and then she started not actually cheating, but started like a relationship with that guy.
Holy
I mean,
shit.
So check this shit out. I didn't get to this part. I'll be very honest, but this is crazy. The guy is insane, man. Because it's like, so his wife and his business partner got together in 2019, and the court heard how his husband, he pressed Mr. Horton, which is that employee, into finding out where Mr. Walsh was living after it became apparent he was involved in a relationship with Mrs. Ennis, right? Mr. Horton, so the employee that had to check on them, was sent in a van to park nearby and take videos, as Ennis said he wanted proof that they are now a couple. And start quotes opening. He repeatedly asked him to spy on her. Over a period of several months, the accused would ask Adam Horton to check her home address. He was given a phone number and asked to check activity on WhatsApp. Bro, that man is insane,
Holy
bro.
shit.
He wanted proof that they really are together. It's like, okay, how right was I, that she's fucking my business partner? Was I like
at this
80,
point,
120%?
at this point, after 4 fucking years, this dude
I
was
mean,
like, I'm gonna lose everything
but I
just
need
to see-
answers.
just to see if I'm right.
Exactly, man. He does. Man, he's a man of commitment. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but I think when he was a kid, he wished to be a spy, and then he got this opportunity. He had a doubt about his wife. I was like, yeah, this is my shot. This is my chance to be a spy. And then he did it. And then he needed the answers, right? That's why he continued for 6 fucking months.
Holy shit. Imagine the amount of money he spent on this.
Oh, the amount of money he gave to that guy that was following
Yeah,
her.
exactly. You have the employee, and then you also have all the fucking gadgets and the whole setup and everything. It's like,
Yeah, but I imagine that guy from his staff or something like this.
Holy
And then he
shit.
was like selling cars, and then next day he was a spy and then a private detective.
His boss's wife.
and then he discovered that now he has a
man.
part-time job.
and he was like, man, I don't want to lose this job, so I'm just gonna do what this fuckwad says. I mean, he's
And then
insane, but he's gonna pay me, so.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take a video of his wife naked.
Imagine this guy, because if I would have been in his shoes, I would have been, man, he's doing it for like 4 years already. Can we go another 4? Like,
I just got used to it.
I'll just go on the dark web, and just get a movie of her where she's actually telling his business partner that she hates him or something.
My God.
And it's like, I'm going to tell him I saw them kissing, but it's not, I couldn't film it. So, like, let's keep on going, man.
I need that money. Let's keep going.
I can still help you, boss.
If that dude was smart enough, he would have done a show, something like this for television after this. Or even write a book or something like this.
Holy fucking hell.
Let's think of a title of a book of this story.
From the perspective of the employee.
I don't know. You pick one. I don't know. Maybe the wife or the guy that was thinking he was
She's literally,
007.
I married my stalker.
I'm thinking paracant. It's a combination
Paracant.
of what? Kant, obviously, and paranoid. Like paracant.
And the Paracant.
Man of
The New York
commitment.
bestseller.
Sheer fucking imagine, I mean, I'm gonna get a bit gross here, but imagine him throughout these years, maybe, when they were banging or something, he was smelling her pussy and like, I'm not convinced this doesn't smell like Welsh's dick.
Oh
I'm
my
not
God.
sure, but I don't have any proof. Mr. Horton, do you
Mr.
have anything?
Mr. Horton, report.
Report.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
I would read that book, man. If somebody told me that this is what, like, in Highlines, the story, I was definitely gonna read it, but there is none. So, yeah, Mr. Horton should write a book about about this story.
Jesus, fuck.
And now,
So now,
it's a story about a spy, a wannabe spy, and a confused wife.
007,
Oh.
7 paychecks, 005. But no, I mean, to his credit, the guy credit, he actually said in court that he felt ashamed and he felt sorry for taking part in this. I'm like, and okay, I
The
feel you.
staff guy?
I would.
The staff guy, I mean,
Yeah, I would.
or the guy who planned it all.
No, the staff guy, Mr. Holt.
Oh, okay.
He felt bad for taking part in this, and filming.
I imagine at the court, and he was like interrogated or something, and then, Mr. Horton, are you sorry for this? Yeah, I'm sorry, but $20 is $20 in your time of the day.
I'll do it again. I'll do it again.
I'll do it again.
Oh, say
I mean, I have kids at home, man. So, Your Honor.
Say you're sorry. Say you're sorry. I did it. I did it again.
Oh my God. Fucking insanity.
Man,
Imagine Mr. Horton getting like a harsher, a harsher sentence than the guy who planned it all.
Nah,
ah.
not possible.
No, I mean, I
Yeah.
don't think he's gonna get much of a,
Of a sentence, like a longer
Alright,
one.
the other guy strangled women and he didn't get anything. So.
He
Yeah,
get to be a delivery boy, so
he's just delivering the news. Okay, it's like a bit different, but that's what he's doing.
what can he do to you? I mean, strangle you with a newspaper? He can't. So, I mean, he would find a way, but for now, let's just say that he can't do that.
Just an absolutely insane story.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking hell. 4
Oh.
fucking
Now-
years of sheer will and not giving up. This is the
Yeah.
title of the story.
And he was convinced. She's cheating on him, and she wasn't cheating on him, but he was convinced that she's gonna do something with his partner. So this guy, it's like, if he would have the same kind of dedication, imagine this guy waking up at some point and be like, I think the US economy is gonna fall down in about 4 years. I think it does. I'm gonna bet on it. And this guy would get a crazy amount of money just because of that. Because he knew
Oh,
it.
man.
The guy knew it. He was just too early at the party.
Yeah. He started way too early.
But I mean, she didn't cheat on him. But actually, I mean, it's not, she couldn't have had a relationship with the partner because it's like she ended her relationship with the husband and then started a relationship
Yeah.
with his business partner. And it's like, oh, so it's like, it was like instantly, no lag. Okay, connected to the man's dick lobby instantly. She didn't cheat on him. Yeah, okay.
Just
Oh my
absolutely
God.
insane.
Yeah. And I thought your first story was like kind of and then you come with the bomb.
That
Oh my
was
fucking God.
I wasn't expecting that. It's just I thought it's a bit.
And nobody was. So
What? He strangled women. Oh, perfect. That's what we're looking for.
I mean, he had
Story
like
of
a good record of finding people. That's why we hired him as a delivery boy, so
Yeah,
he can
yeah.
find people
Open
easily.
up, I have your parcel. Let me in.
Let me-
Oh my
Fucking
God.
shit.
Yeah,
So now,
good stories, man.
Surprise. Now the surprise that I
Oh,
have
you
for
do have a surprise. Okay.
Yes,
I
I
thought
did
that
say
was
that.
the surprise.
Fuck that! I already said that we have a surprise. This is unacceptable. Uberschwanz. I'll
Uber.
Uberfart in your direction.
Uberschwanz. It
What
was like
that? Schwanz was no, Schwanz was dick. What was
Yeah.
fart?
yeah, Furz.
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 With full
Okay.
intent.
For anyone listening, there's like a week apart from the episodes. That's why we don't really remember those words.
It's because we don't speak German.
Mainly.
Maybe.
No, because it was like a week apart. That was the main reason.
that's the
because
reason,
we're
yeah.
not German.
No, absolutely.
I usually know
Trust
my German, but it's been a week
Believe
since I've
us.
spoken, so
Believe
yeah.
us. It's
Oh,
What is the surprise?
a surprise that I have for you. So we've been talking about Portuguese men and how they can seduce you, and German men they
I think
can
that's
seduce.
coming our way.
They can seduce you with their Uber schwanzes, and if they don't, they're gonna bring you a giant wooden penis.
Yes.
Fuck yourself. But because they love you.
Is this what you want? Is this what you want?
I just remember that story. Fucking bananas.
So now what I've been trying to look is about dating Polish men. I couldn't find any. I couldn't find anything among the lines of why is it the best thing to date Polish men? Why is it a great experience to date Polish men? Why Polish men are lovely? Why Polish men are so
Imagine
good in
his search bar.
like, yeah, I'm gonna get ads. Polish men, you know that there are those ads with single women in your area. I'm gonna get ads with Polish men single in your area.
Yeah, for sure. You search way too many times not to show up in those.
I couldn't find
Google
anything. I was
search.
like, for fuck's sake, isn't there nothing lovely about Polish men in general or on the internet? Like,
I mean,
no
you
article.
you share them.
I mean, eventually I came to accept that I can't find anything like this. So then I found another one which maybe describes them better. Maybe I just looked at it from the wrong angle, where I was trying to look at it from the lovely angle. Why is it a nice experience? Maybe I was supposed to look from like, how can you survive in a Polish date? So that's
Polish date, like the first date.
How to survive a Polish date. So we have some tips and tricks. I guess mainly it's don't do it. I guess so.
Just don't go. That's it. Number one, don't go.
If you eventually end up in that place, it's
rule number one: don't look them in the eyes.
I like how this article. So it's an article from a Polish website. So it's Polish. I mean, to their credit, it's not like Germans were better or Portuguese were better. They all suck their own cock so hard. So these guys are kind of doing the same thing here. So it's like, whatever is the introduction, dating is such an important thing. Okay, fuck off. And here it comes. So Poles are highly prized on the meat market. No, they're not.
Meat market, so they're like,
Like they're kettles, everyone's
trafficking.
for everyone's asking for Poles meat, No.
Do you have some Polish, I don't know, thigh? No, we ran out, man. We ran out. If you want some belly, nah. No, the belly's not good. Maybe a calf? No. We don't have calf either.
Charm and Northern European looks. Okay, charm. Okay. Makes them easily noticeable at any international gathering. Yeah. Well, it's not because of their charm. Anyway. On the other hand, they can be difficult to approach, possibly as a result of being in such high demand.
What?
Yeah, very high demand.
Or simply because Poles tend to be distant with strangers. Interesting. If you do succeed at setting up a date, this recommendation should at least avoid you the humiliation of being jilted midway through the evening. Oh, thank God, I don't want to get jilted through the evening by a Pole. So, number one, scheduling. Give a reasonable hour. In Poland, many people rely on public transport, which is much less frequent after midnight. If you decide to meet at 9 p.m., you might end up having a shorter day than you'd like. Okay,
Okay.
make sure you're on time. Unlike more relaxed Southern Europeans, Poles are not fond of vague perceptions of time. Interesting. If you show up more than 15 minutes late, you risk seeing the back of your date in the worst possible way. What do you mean in the worst possible way? Because it's like, so if you show up more than 15 minutes late, you risk seeing the back of your date. So she's waiting for like,
Oh,
or
you're
she's
seeing
waiting
them
for, like,
leave. Like,
yeah, no, I get it, but it's like, what the fuck is the dynamic here? They're waiting for like 14 minutes and like 50 seconds, and then they see you coming, and they're like, "Ah, kurva, I'm just gonna leave now, so you can see me leave."
yeah, basically, they're petty.
It's like, yeah, okay. This is linked to an old academic custom. Oh my god.
Oh
Polish
my god.
universities allow students to leave a lecture if the lecturer is more than 15 minutes late. If you really can't make it on time, write or call. Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, we have
I
the same
respect.
thing, basically, theoretically.
The difference is that we're not on high demand.
Yeah, and we don't leave, the classroom if the teacher is later. It gets late.
Yeah.
We just play cards.
Yeah, basically.
I like how they introduced us to the second main category. It's called venue. It's like you need a fucking venue for a date with a
Holy
Pole.
shit. I mean,
Fucking
they're
venue.
so in high demand that you need to take them somewhere nice. You just can't take them out in the
Basically.
park, like fancy restaurant.
Be careful. So be careful how you formulate. So that's the first part of the venue. Careful how you formulate an invitation to the cinema. Going to the movies is a classic date option in Poland. However, keep in mind that an open invitation to go to the cinema will be considered more romantic forward than an invitation to go see a particular film, which implies that you're genuinely interested in watching a movie rather than holding hands over your popcorn bucket. Choose at your own risk. So
Wait, what? So basically, if I'm like, hey, you want to go see Spider-Man? He's gonna be, yo, you're fucked.
No. If you're gonna say,
like, hey, you wanna go watch a movie?
You wanna go? Yeah, no. If you're saying, do you wanna go watch a movie? It looks like here it says that it's considered to be more romantic because it's a more of an open question. So that means that you're just trying to spend time with that person while saying, go watch the new Spider-Man movie. It's considered to be, you're more on point. So it's
bullshit.
Fucking bullshit.
Fuck
Utter
off.
bullshit.
Fuck off.
High demand. Is this what I'm paying for? Really?
Fuck off in high demand.
If you choose a Polish restaurant, order with care. Showing your Polish date that you're willing to try culinary specialties from their homeland can be a very good way of establishing a connection, and most large cities in Europe and North America hold at least one Polish restaurant.
What?
We don't have a Polish restaurant here, and we have Mexicans and all kind of African stuff, which is, it's very niche. And I
so
haven't
basically,
heard of
if you don't order the pierogis or whatever they are called, and the zureks, then you're fucked. They're gonna be like, yo, we're done here. Just fucking leave. If you ain't gonna eat my food, then I'm done.
So yeah, apparently all over the world
shit?
there's at least one Polish restaurant. Okay. Polish cuisine's extended range of flavors can be surprising. If you have a weak stomach, do not order blood sausage or tripe soup. Blood sausage.
I ate blood sausage.
How is that?
I don't know what to compare it to. But
Did it have the blood because you got fucked in the ass, or what?
Yeah, something like that. It basically tastes like meat combined with iron. If you know the taste of iron.
Combined with that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically that because of the blood.
Okay.
That was my experience.
Sounds interesting. Poles are proud of their cuisine and might be put off if you spit it right back in the plate. Whoa. I mean, like, if you do it anywhere, man, that can be.
I mean, if you don't like it, who gives a fuck?
When you go wrong, you can't go wrong with pierogi dumplings. Or is it pierogi? I don't know.
I don't fucking know. It sounds
Don't
Italian.
be too original. Don't be too original.
That
Some
sounds
Poles
like
like
hell.
to be surprised, but it's safer not to overdo it. For instance, emulating the behavior of the main character of Woody Allen's Sweet and Lowdown, I haven't watched that, who
Me
goes for
neither.
dates to garbage dumps might not be the best of ideas. Interesting.
Okay.
If you like to come up with an activity suggestion, something nice and classy to do, like a culinary workshop or a wine tasting.
Who the fuck wrote
Okay.
this article? Who the fuck does that?
Bro, chill. That's how you date a Pole, okay?
Like, yo, girl, I
Doesn't
saw you
matter
down
if
the
you don't like
street. You wanna go to a cookout with me? You wanna take classes with me? What the fuck?
Do you wanna go watch some movie? And she's gonna be like, you got me until that go some movies line. Because
Like,
that's an open question, so it means you want romantic time with me. So fuck off. She would have been fine with culinary classes and whatever the fuck else. General demeanor. So that's the first category.
okay.
General demeanor. Receive or offer flowers knowingly. If a Polish suitor brings you a bouquet, thank him, even if you don't like flowers. It's like randomly, or to joke or complain about the gesture would be a fatal mistake. Oh, absolutely, because if you get flowers, you're gonna be like, fuck off. Who the fuck does that? Who the fuck wrote this shit? But it's funny. If you're choosing flowers for a Polish woman, avoid the color yellow. Flowers of this shade are often associated with envy and insincerity. Roses of other colors should be okay, except maybe black ones, but it's probably a universal rule.
What?
Except black ones. So black roses aren't fine, man, to offer at the date. What if she's got?
Yeah. It's the big titty got GF.
I mean, like, fucking shit. Why not? Anyway, this is ignorant.
Yeah, this sounds
And
fucking retarded.
This is the line that I got. To be
I
honest,
prefer the Portuguese guys, man.
I was
don't-
expecting, since I'm giving, Poland so much attention week in, week out, I was expecting to at least drown in some Polish dick and pussy, right? That was my expectation on this podcast, I have to admit. But now I understand why this doesn't happen. So,
Okay.
second line is, don't make ignorant remarks about Poland. If you remember only one thing from this list, let this be it. There is not a Pole alive who will be amused, let alone seduced, upon hearing that their country is a developing former Soviet republic in Central Asia, which they kind of are. When in doubt, ask questions, but don't make questionable jokes. Even if your date criticizes Poland, it's safer not to join. And that's when it hit me. That's why I'm not drowning in Polish dick or pussy, because I make fun of that, man. And they took that very personally. But here is the catch. If there's any Pole that will be listening to this in the future, by any chance, here's the catch. It's not about you listening to this. It's about the rest of the Europe or the rest of the world knowing what you are. So no one gives a fuck about your piece of land, really. All over, restaurants all over the world. Oh yeah, I can't wait to go to Paris and eat some oregi or whatever the fuck was that. Pierogi.
It's not even all about, Poland specifically. Is more like about nationalism as a thing. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah. I mean,
like,
in
you
any
don't get
country,
to talk shit about my country. You need to eat my food here. You need to do things the way I like it. Just fucking follow the law and that's it. Fuck off.
Yeah, exactly. Now, handle paying tactfully. So it's very important how we handle paying the bill. Attitudes toward traditional gender roles vary enormously in Poland. They're very right-oriented, and they're still so on the what was the word? I mean, they're conservators. Okay. Was the word? So it's like
right-wing nationalists.
Attitude towards traditional gender roles vary enormously in Poland. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Not that much. Some Polish women expect men to pay. Some don't. Some Polish men will offer to pay. Some won't. If you'd rather not pay, offer once. If you're determined to pay, offer a second time. It is basic Polish politeness. It's like basic Polish politeness, man. It's like this
Holy
kind of
shit.
politeness. It's nowhere else on planet Earth.
Yeah,
I
in
swear.
other news, Polish are human. The Polish are human, so they act like humans, which is a
But,
wild
I mean,
fucking news story
human-
here. Let me
human
tell you.
behavior comes from Poland, okay? Like,
The discovery of the
fuck.
century. They're actually human. Holy shit.
They discover hot water.
Yeah. Like some pay, some don't. Some want for you to pay, some don't want for you to pay. Like what the fuck?
Jesus fuck, man.
That's basically everywhere. Like you go on a date, you agree with the other person. That's why you're there to
Yeah, this
talk.
is about surviving a Polish date, okay?
I mean, you
So
just
that's what we're teaching here.
throw your money on the table and run. While they're distracted by the zlotys.
Now, the final part. So after you handle tactfully who's paying the bill, man. Yeah,
Yeah. Is it
the
kiss
part-
time?
the parting time. Now, here it comes.
Ooh,
So
spicy.
part at the tram or bus stop. I'm not gonna go for this shit because it's like whatever, bro. Give your date a ride if you arrived by car. In Poland, if you come by car to a romantic meeting, you'll be expected to drop off your date at a place of their choice before the two of you go separate ways, only in Poland. A driver should
mean-
therefore have enough time to give his date a lift in the closing stages of the meeting, otherwise he or she may appear unfriendly.
I mean, that's basic
This is only in
decency.
Poland. I mean, in any other part of the world, you can actually, just close the door in front of her or him, or just run them over. It doesn't
See
matter.
ya,
Bye, bitch.
fuckwad.
But you're not paying for this gas. I have enough gallons in this gas to put some miles on you. Fuck off.
So it's only in
But
Poland
in
this
Poland,
happens.
in Poland, you don't do that. In Poland, you don't do that.
Okay.
That's not polite. It's not the Polish way.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. So we discovered
Now-
the wheel again. Thank you, Poland.
Now, the third part, check this. Only in Poland, stay classy.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh. Nobody saw that coming.
Go see. Usually, Polish dates end with a kiss on the cheek. Which cheek? What cheek are we talking
The
about?
butt cheek.
Yeah, I was thinking about the butt cheek too.
Fucking
You,
filth.
you always
That's
think
what
about
the
the
other-
butt cheeks, you fucking
That's
hoe.
what the other parts of planet Earth
Why?
is doing. Poland.
Why?
No, I was
So-
like, do I?
Yeah.
Unless
Okay, so,
unless your date was extreme in one way or another.
Huh?
I don't know what that means.
extreme as in
It's-
oh, so it's like either you hate each other or you're basically like you love each other from the first date, then you go bang, and that's it.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So unless your date was like this, it's best to stick to this tradition. Running off with an awkward wave will be interpreted as a rejection, and aggressive displays of affection well, we all know what that looks like. Yeah, it looks needy. It looks shit. Only in Poland, the others they don't do it.
This doesn't
like-
happen anywhere else in the world. It's
Absolutely.
literally just Poland.
I mean, you can find Peggeroni or whatever the fuck. was that.
Pierogi. You fucking insensible cunt.
And remember not to give your date 2 or 3 kisses on the cheek.
Ooh.
That's for aunts and grandmas. Remember that, bro?
Oh, fucking hell, man.
Now, I'm really happy that I was able to share with you how to date the most wanted, desirable, fuckable creatures on
Holy
planet
shit.
Earth, which are the poles. They do things that, I think they're using hot water or something there. I'm not sure.
No.
They discovered even fire, man, so don't worry.
And I mean, it's understandable why you need a venue to date one of these guys. They're like gods on Earth, eating pierogies or whatever the fuck is that.
You have to bring a sacrifice, then eat their food, write them a poem, be very well dressed, basically just be the best you can be, and then maybe you'll have a chance to date a Pole.
You'll have a chance, yeah, exactly.
If
I-
his divinity wants to accept you, then you shall be accepted. But only if you
Just
prove
disappointed.
yourself.
My expectations were wrong, man. I was really expecting after this
I
podcast
mean-
and making fun of their culture, news, their way of being. I was expecting, to drown in Polish dick, pussy,
I mean,
cheeks. Sorry.
butt cheeks.
And now I understand why I don't do that.
I mean, the Portuguese suck their own dick. Then the Germans were sort of sucking their own dick.
I mean, they were actually
They started
Germans
off
are
well,
decent.
and then
they were decent.
yeah, they were decent. And then the Poles, they're like, we're fucking gods, bow to us.
But we have so much diversity, but we're only gonna fuck you if you're a man, and I'm a woman. If you're gay, we're gonna kill you. Because we're polite, unlike the other parts of the world.
Cancelled in Poland. Killed with pierogis.
Pierogi. I'm gonna poison your pierogi. Fuck.
Oh
Shit.
my god, that was
So yeah, that's
my
my
brain
part.
hurts.
That's my
Yeah.
part. You need a break or something? I'm gonna try to.
Yeah, I got a different type of cancer this time. I mean, the other two was like they were cancerous, but they were like sweet. You know what I
Sweet
mean?
Cancer.
Yeah. Sweet cancer. It's like just the cancer that gives you a hug and loves the mom and the sister. I don't know, but
Okay.
yeah, this one.
That all your family has. Like,
Yeah, you share it with the people, but this guy, you're gonna die alone, man, because you're like a god, and then no, this cancer, I can't do this cancer. I've barely did the other one. I mean, survived the other two cancerous things, the Portuguese guys and then the German guys, but now the Poles are just to another level. I don't know.
It's yeah.
Yo.
Let's move on.
fucking ignorant piece of meat.
Yeah,
How can you say that?
let's get back on the meat market and let's get the news from Horia because my brain just died.
Died. It's died.
It's died.
Enlivened.
Alive, yeah.
I have two stories that they're kind of funny, but they're like short because I want to give you time for the Italian swear words.
Yeah.
I went to the UK this time, so it was like pretty near Stabland that Gabby went to.
It's part of
Stabland.
the Stablands are part of the UK. You ignorant cunt.
Yeah, so basically I found
Margaret.
three short stories from England, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll start with the shortest one because I laughed so hard, like at I don't know, maybe 5 minutes at like 3 lines of words, maybe. I don't think that. Yeah, maybe 300 words. No, 300 words are a lot. Maybe 100 words. It's just a short story. Basically, a 74-year-old man, he was an Indian man, he migrated to London, was rescued after he was put into a freezer by his relatives who were under the impression he had died. Okay, the family ordered a large freezer box and placed his body inside so it could be kept for the performance of the last I don't know, rituals the Indian people do. Yeah. And then however it was then noticed his hand was moving.
The guy doing what he just.
He was taking a nap.
How long has he been on that condition? Like,
I don't know. I mean, being a 74-year-old man, maybe he napped like 3 days and then people just thought he died. Yeah, but they did have time to actually order basically on Amazon a box, a freezer.
Like,
and then...
that's what I don't get. Instead of like calling the authorities and been like, hey, can you take this
Yeah,
guy
yeah,
to the morgue? Because
We don't
that's
do
what
that
they
here.
do.
No, we don't do
It's
that
like,
here, man.
yeah,
We're Indian.
let me buy a fucking giant freezer and put my grandpa in it.
I have another two pieces of news. I have a guy who got 6 months jail time for farting in an Uber.
what?
He farted
I
with
mean,
intent. That was
yeah, I
it.
think, yeah, I think that was it. But I mean, that's not the whole story, obviously, because you can't go to jail for a fart. But the story is so fucking. So a man who broke wind in the back of an Uber broke wind. Basically, I think he farted in the Uber because he was a bit drunk, and then the
Okay.
driver got. It doesn't say like he got really mad, but he started yelling at the guy in the back. Man, you can't fart in my Uber car. And then this guy. I can't even read it. And then the driver told this guy to leave the car because he farted in the Uber, and then he attacked him.
Oh,
he attacked the driver and then knocked him out.
Why the fuck did you do that?
No, I was like, and then he got 6 months of jail. But
I mean, deserved.
yeah, basically for a fart.
I mean, it wasn't the fart; it was the part where he attacked the guy.
Yeah, where he maybe he refused to like get out of the guy's property.
I mean,
No, but I was laughing when I saw the title because the title goes "Man who farted in Uber ends up in court." So that's why it got my attention. Then I started to look into it. I was like, man, how can you get into court for farting in an Uber? I mean, you can get a beat up.
Along the line, farting in his direction with
Exactly. I was going to tell this story, I mean, last week, but then Andrew had that fart story, and then I was like, no, I'm saving it for next
you
week.
didn't want to have two fart stories at the same time. huh?
No. There's too much farting going around. So
When farts combine.
yeah, and
Oh,
then.
man.
That guy got a fine like 500 euros,
Oh,
something
nice.
like. No, your guy.
Ah, yeah. He got a fine.
Yeah, mine got 6 months of jail.
I mean,
Beat
he
that.
knocked someone out. My dude just farted. That was it.
Yeah. Details.
It
We
was
don't do
only a
details here.
fart. Details, yeah.
Yeah, details. Then because people from I mean, okay, I'm gonna throw a stereotype in there. People from Newcastle are considered not really English, and then this not
What?
English man. Yeah, you can read about it. Yeah, you can read about it. Basically, Newcastle is, I think it's north of England, and then people are saying that part of, I mean, that city is something in between. They're not really English, but I think it's
They're
Scotland.
Scottish.
Yeah, there's something in between. So
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
they call. I think I'm not sure. I really don't want to go there because I don't know. I think they're called Geordies or something like that. But they're
Georgie.
still English. I mean that's
yeah,
where-
I know they're still
It's
English,
just that
but
they have in that region, they have like their own culture, their own dialect.
probably that's why they're
It's
not
Okay.
so
England.
English.
Still
Fuck 'em.
England. Still
Yeah,
England.
and and I think that because they've imported a lot of Scottish things, people get really drunk, and I think the whole UK they do. But this guy in the lockdown basically changed his name after two days of drinking, like straight drinking, 2 days.
Nice.
He changed his name to Celine Dion.
Nice. Nice. Man, I love Celine Dion.
Yeah, so the titles goes like British man changes name to Celine Dion after getting drunk in lockdown. So
Man, Man, I love Celine Dion. That's
I
a
mean,
great thing, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So
amazing.
His heart will go on.
okay, so a British man was formerly known as Thomas Dodd or something like this, has reportedly
Stupid
changed
name.
his.
Celine Dion
Stupid
now.
name.
He's Celine Dion now.
Yeah, and it's called then. I mean, this Celine, the new Celine, told Birmingham Live that he had too many alcoholic beverages while watching a recording of a Dion concert. And,
Fuck's sake, that's so lovely, man.
I mean,
and he filed to change his name as a result. And then quotes, I'm slightly obsessed with her. I'm not going to lie.
Nice.
During lockdown, I've been watching a lot of live concerts on TV. I can only think I've been watching one of hers and had a great idea after a few things. And then the guy filed, I don't know how to, what's the process in the UK to do that. And then he paid like something 90 or 89 pounds for the changing of the name. And then at the end of the article said, because people from I don't know, the guys who wrote the article, they were asking questions. They didn't say here what questions they asked, but he said that I'll figure it out. I'm not rushing to change it back, that's for sure.
Nice.
So yeah, I wouldn't change that name for anything. So and then he said that I tried singing Celine in the shower this morning, and I can assure everyone I haven't inherited her voice or her bank balance.
oh my
Man.
god.
She's special. Her music is special. I get him. Really, I do.
Yeah, and now her name is special too. So
Celine Dion. Very nice. Very nice.
The
That's
dude was
a
just
man of
vibing.
courage. That's a man of courage, man.
yeah,
Oh my god.
3 short stories, but I laughed at just seeing the titles. I didn't know that they didn't have so much detail like the others had, but I laughed so hard. So I was like, no, this is for the
Celine.
podcast. Yeah, the new Celine. This is the new Celine
Yeah,
from
God.
Newcastle.
Yeah.
She's not from Quebec anymore. She's from Newcastle.
Yeah.
I just imagine having a couple of drinks. I mean, he drank for 2 days straight, but let's say just a couple of drinks, and then now, I'm not buying this Thomas Dodd name.
Yeah, Dodd. What the fuck kind of name is Dodd?
Yeah, I mean, it's spelled Dodd. So
Yeah,
come
Dodd.
on. Yeah, lame name. So I'm gonna go for the big guns. Brad Pitt, no.
Nah.
Johnny
I mean,
Depp.
he was vibing to
No.
Celine Dion, so you know.
Yeah,
man.
but I was like Celine Dion. Yeah, that sounds about right.
And she's a great singer.
I mean,
Really.
they're saying that they contact, I mean, the real Celine Dion, and then she did not respond to the call. She did
mean,
not
I would.
respond.
I would respond, but like, yo, that's awesome. Let me send you some shit.
Yeah, but I think she has like a very big image in the public, so
A multi-millionaire, and I don't know. Maybe I
Doesn't
wouldn't
want to
even know
ruin
this guy would exist, but if I would learn that he exists,
That's what I'm saying. I'll be like, hey, at least let me send you an autograph. If you're gonna name yourself after me,
what I'm
that's
saying.
the biggest fan. You know, it's the highest form of flattery.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
imagine him at the DMV or the, I don't know, the city hall when he
And
is
that's what
like,
I'm saying.
ID, what's your name? Celine Dion. And then, man, you're shitting on me. No, I'm not. My name is Celine Dion.
Where
No,
are
you're
you
not.
going, sir? What's the purpose of this visit? Where are you going?
I
Near,
have a concert
far,
here.
wherever you are?
No, I have a concert here. Yeah, but you're a guy and Celine is a lady. Man, I don't think about it. I don't know about it.
What would you change your name to if you could?
Man, that's such a tough one.
Such a tricky
Since
question.
we learned that this
Because-
guy wanted to be
I mean,
Celine
but
Dion.
if I would go down this path, I mean,
If you could literally
Wait.
change it to anything,
I
you didn't have any sort of limits legally, any sort of limits. Just
Yeah,
what
but
would you name yourself?
I can't answer to one of my questions. Would I go for a male name or a female name? Because
I
this
mean-
guy rocked Celine Dion. So
exactly.
You could name yourself like
I like
Caucus,
him.
Mr.
No.
Cock.
Oh,
No.
what? Wait, your question.
I mean
Okay,
the
got it.
question to myself.
It's about having the name or getting like this, the name of a celebrity, whoever that might be, or like
Anything. Not
Anything. If you want a celebrity, you could have it. If you want to be named Caucus, you could be. Any kind of name. Just what would you want
I
your
mean,
name to be?
I think what I would go for would be Otto Wankel, maybe, because Otto, is inventor of the internal combustion engine, and the Wankel is still a internal combustion
A
type of
Caucus.
engine, and it's very interesting.
Okay,
So Otto Wankel, it sounds very Uberschwanz. So.
yes, it does. So you would want to go through, for something serious.
Yeah, I mean, if I would go for something hilarious, I don't know. Let me think. I'll think about.
Okay.
I'm thinking. I don't know if I will do like a funny thing.
It sounds like the modem dial-up for the internet. I'm thinking, dude.
Buffering. It's buffering right now.
I mean, I would want to have the sort of an Irish name like McGee or something, or Karanai Joe. Where did he come from? Where did he go? I guess that would be cool.
In your mother's eye, Joe.
It'd be like Andrew McDickless. That would be fun.
I don't know, man. I really don't know.
That's what I would go.
I think
I would go for Vladimir Putin.
I've read
Straight away.
Point,
No.
but I don't
There's
remember.
no better name.
It was the word coquelino, but it was a joke about dicks or something. I don't remember.
Pompino.
Coquelino. Pompino coquelino.
Which Pompino means sucking dick.
Some Pompino means blowjob in Italian.
Yeah.
Literally, that's Pompino.
And that's a segue.
Yeah, a nice segue.
Yeah, it's gonna be a segue for the next episode because we're gonna save it because this episode is already 1 hour and 40 minutes.
Okay,
Jesus.
we gone too far with Celine Dion naming dude.
Yeah.
No, I think the most discussed was the it was the 007. The 007 guy was the most discussed.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Disgusting too, but was discussed by us.
Discussed, as in communicated. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
I understood.
Dumb moron. What were you thinking?
Like discussed as disgust. Like, you're
no.
gross.
Discussed.
Okay, yeah.
This
This cunts. Un pompino.
It was this cunt.
Cazzo. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. It was a wild ride.
Yeah.
So
Celine
why
Dion.
not? Don't give up on your love. On your hope, it was, I think. Wasn't it? Yeah.
Don't just
You
give
should do the
up
final
on
count
your
now.
life.
Listeners,
Life is shit.
Thank you for listening to this shit.
Talking about this, yeah, exactly. Talking about this, thanks to everyone, because we really do appreciate taking your time. And I mean, myself, I really hope that we're managing to put some smiles on your faces about the stupid, weird shit that we're talking, and because we're stupid and weird as well. So I really hope this helps, and really thank you.
Talk for yourself, peasant. And I identify as Polish from now on.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm
Go-
Polish
go
from
and-
now
go
on.
and-
I'm a
Go and
god.
eat some fucking rotten pierogi.
Pierogi.
What the fuck?
Pierogi.
Get the fuck out of here. A venue. You need a fucking venue?
Cazzo. Okay, yeah. Thank you for listening. Fuck off. Do something better with your life.
Whatever.
Whatever. Nobody gives a fuck. That
Yeah,
was
so
it.
see you next time, guys, and thank you.
On that
Really thank
positive note,
you. On a
On the
positive
bombshell.
front is like Charlie Sheen's HIV. No, that was
Oh.
positive as well. Anyway,
reverse Charlie shit.
on a reverse Charlie Sheen. So see you next time, guys, and
Yeah.
thank you.
Take care.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay, bye bye.
Thank you.